A journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. When deciding to start investing or get your money working for you, there are many steps involved. Often you need to start from nothing. Maybe you don't even know where to begin. Maybe you already have some traditional investments through your bank or insurance company but want to explore more. Maybe you need to just tweak your portfolio or change your strategy. We all start at different places. I remember not knowing anything about investing, and I assumed you could just buy a stock at $1 and it would skyrocket to $1,000 in a month, and I would be done. I was a little disappointed when this wasn't the case. Regardless of where you're starting from, I suggest that you take the approach of starting small. This means you should care more about learning the ropes than making a fortune at first. When you learn about a new way to invest or a different approach to building wealth or even starting a business, you would be doing yourself a big favor by dipping your toe in the water and seeing how it feels. I recently wrote an article about money and emotions where I suggest that our fear or anxiety about money and investing is usually just a result of a lack of knowledge about it. Investing can be scary, but the more you know, the less scary it is. In order to ensure we are making rational and productive choices when we put our money to work, we need to have the proper context. We need to have done it before or have a sound strategy to follow. If you want to start building a money machine, like I speak about in my book, BYOB, then it would be a great idea to learn the principles first, then start small. Start by researching brokerages. There are many great articles online about where to find one that suits you. Usually one that is tied to your bank works great. I use my bank's investing service and I love it. It makes things easy to access via my online account, and transferring money is a breeze. Then start researching stocks. The online brokerages have wonderful tools for doing so, or you can go to tsx.ca, where they have vast amounts of information to help you decide. Once you have an account set up and have researched your stocks, transfer a little bit of money into your account. It could be $10. It doesn't matter. Just see how it feels. This might be a big deal or not, but it is suddenly not theory. It is real. You must get used to this feeling, so starting small will be a great way to get into the groove. Once you are comfortable having a bit of cash in your account, it is time to buy a stock. Take your list of stocks that you have qualified and buy one share of the safest possible company. Congratulations! You are now doing something to move your life forward. As a beginner, you will want to check it every 5 minutes. You will be watching it nonstop and will get pangs in your stomach every time it goes down in price. You will be elated and giddy when the price goes up. This is natural but unnecessary. You must get used to this and learn to accept the natural fluctuations. When you are comfortable with this, you can start adding more cash to your account as you slowly build up to having an automated contribution amount every month. This will really start to prime the pump and get you excited about your new plan. You are beginning to feel like you are back in control. It feels good. But as the amounts go up, so does the anxiety. This is normal as well, and you can always just keep money in your brokerage account as cash for a time to get used to it being there, without any risk. Don't take too long, you need to put it to work. You can now start to buy a little more stock, hopefully diversifying amongst different sectors of the economy. Make sure you have picked good, solid blue chip companies that everyone has heard of and everyone uses. This is a great way to start. Now comes the really fun part. If you have chosen to follow my investment strategy, you will eventually get your first dividend payment. This is like Christmas. You have received free money for doing nothing. Pennies from heaven. Once you have tasted the sweet nectar of monthly distributions, you can never go back. You will be hooked. You will want to commit fully to the plan. This is great, but try to keep things in perspective. You need to keep learning. You need to keep growing. So at this point, you should keep researching stocks. Slowly build up a reasonable foundation upon which you can build. You need to walk before you can run. The advanced strategies I teach in my book can be implemented once you have become comfortable with these preliminary steps. By starting small, you have gained a huge amount of trust, experience, and emotional fortitude that will allow you to move forward in your investing journey. The knowledge and experience were gained without a ton of risk and are so unbelievably valuable. Nothing can compare to real-world experience, and experience can be gained without having to risk it all. Happy investing!